Hi guys, it's been a long time since I made a video, but I had something kind of different I wanted to talk about today. I actually wanted to show off one of my favorite pieces of shapewear because it just works really amazingly well. This is my Rago waist cincher, and it is the most effective piece of shapewear that I have ever tried. I am by no means a shapewear expert at all. I don't even have a lot of shapewear. I have some 1950s Merry Widows. I have like a one-piece shapewear called corselet from What Katie Did. I have some girdles. They're all fine. And you really do need shapewear under the more structured 1950s and early 1960s garments. But by far my most effective piece of shapewear is, like I said, this simple Rago waist cincher, which is actually a modern garment, and it's available on Amazon, and it's pretty cheap. It's only like around $25 maybe. So since I'm not a shapewear expert, the reason I got this waist cincher is I talked to a friend of mine who is a shapewear expert. I would really recommend checking out her accounts. They're at the Titty Smith and at Tina's Vintage Garb. She's my friend Tina, and she's just really amazing. She knows so much about shapewear, bras, very, very knowledgeable in that area. And she's the one that I recommended. You know, she looked at my body type based on how I look and my measurements that the Rago would work for me. So anyway, I'm going to show you what my waist measures without it. So I have about a 27-inch waist, like 27 inches. Sometimes, you know, if I eat something, it goes up to 28 inches. And I just monitor my waist, not because I'm trying to stay skinny, not because of any body shaming thing. It's good to know to make your clothing fit. You want to know what you measure, and you always want to measure at the narrowest, highest part of your waist. That's like the most important thing for fitting clothing, is to take the waist measurement, the bust measurement, which for me is like 34, and the hips measurement, which for me is 38. So you want to know those things because they're going to help you fit your clothes. And I buy all my clothing on time. So I'm 34, 27, 38. So this cincher, I've always had, like when I wear shapewear from the 50s, I'm not like a squishy body type. Tina described my body type as like sort of athletic. I don't know about that, but like maybe with a muscular core. I walk a lot. So I don't squish as much as some people do. So I don't usually get the really dramatic nipped waist look, especially like from Merry Widows or girdles. But I can kind of get the nipped waist look from this piece of shapewear, from this Rago. Now, even though I have a 27-inch waist, Tina advised that I get the extra small, which is the size 24, which means that it's for like a 24 waist, or will take you down to a 24. Even though I'm a 27, she recommended that because you do want your shapewear to be pretty tight. You also always want to wear it over a camisole, or else it's going to rub your skin and it's going to be uncomfortable, and it's really not an uncomfortable piece of clothing. So you just put it on like this, and then you just just hook it up. I'm not going to pretend that it's super easy to hook it up, but it's not the hardest thing. So I just do the top one first and the bottom one, and then I go along. And it definitely gets harder in the middle because that's where it's really sucking you in. That's where you're like, oh my God. But the more you wear it, like if you, like this is just a snow day that I'm home. Well, it's actually vacation, but it's snowing outside. The more you wear it, you know, around at home, like the more it will conform to your body and fit better. And then when you want to wear it for like the dramatic nipped waist, or because you want to fit into something that's a little bit small, you'll be able to get it up much easier. This is actually the second time I put it on today, and it's already easier to put it on because I put it on once before the video. This last one is always the one I have a hard time with. The last hook is always trickiest. Come on. Okay. So now that you can see that it's on and it's kind of situated, and it really does not hurt. I can measure, and it takes me down to almost 25 inches, like a little more than 25 inches. So it takes me down about 2 inches, which is really not bad at all. And I mean, I wouldn't wear this to try to get into like a really too small garment, but I'm gonna wear it with a dress that's a little bit tight. And it does give more of that 50s look, because it gives me that nipped waist, which is, you know, a big part of the 50s, of some of the 50s silhouettes at least, like this. And that's how you saw those dramatic silhouettes on like movie stars. Obviously they did have curvy figures, but they also were all wearing shapewear. So I'm gonna go put a dress on and show you what this looks like under a dress. But remember, it did take me down 2 inches. So that is, you know, it's doing a lot of squish and it's not uncomfortable. I can move, I can do everything. It also has, if you're interested, garter hooks on it. So you could attach garters to this if you wanted to wear like 50 stockings with it. Okay, so I'll be back once I put on the dress. Okay, so I'm back. Here's the dress. So this is a dress I got from my friend Laylin Lovely on Instagram. She's the Rainbow Queen, so it's fitting that she sold me a 1950s rainbow dress. This dress has a little bit under a 27-inch waist, or probably exactly 27 inches. So it's a little bit tight when I wear it without a waist cincher, because my waist is exactly 27 inches. With the waist cincher, I've just got more room and it's a little bit more comfortable, and it has more of that 50s fit, and I just really like the way it looks better. Also, I can wear a belt with it, which I think, you know, further emphasizes the waist. This is a belt I got on Etsy, and it's got poodles on it, which is why I wanted it, because I have a toy poodle, and also I just love dogs and anything dog print in general. So I'm going to put it on the smallest setting, which I normally wouldn't do, but the waist cincher lets me do that. And, you know, that just further emphasizes the waist, gives it that nice nipped waist 50 silhouette that is such a part of the And it's really cold outside. It's snowing today. It's snowing a lot. I'm looking out the window right now at the snow. So I'm going to put together a really warm weather outfit. This is one of my 50s sweaters. It was probably hand knit. I got it, I think, from Birthday Life Vintage. It's got dogs on it. This is what people sometimes refer to as a Cowichan style sweater, but I don't believe this was actually made by the Cowichan tribe, so I wouldn't call it that, because technically a Cowichan sweater is one made by that tribe. This is just probably a Mary Maxim sweater made using a print by Mary Maxim. But if you're searching for one, you can use 50s cardigan, Mary Maxim, or you could search under Cowichan sweater. Just know that probably they weren't made by the Cowichan tribe, or all of them weren't. Very nice and warm sweater. And then the last thing I'm going to put on, this is my hood from Hood London. It's like a wool hood. They're so warm. They're one of the warmest things in the wardrobe. I have two of them. I have this one and a leopard one, and they just tie on. They're modern pieces, but they kind of suggest like the 1940s or 50s to me, like the kids out skiing or ice skating with their families in old photos. And I am not good at bows. If you want to see people tie them on really well, or with beautiful bows on these hoods, just check out the Hood London Instagram, and you'll see people put them on better. Anyway, so this is the finished outfit. The sweater, the dress, the bow, all held together by the waist cincher underneath. Very nice warm weather casual 50s outfit. Should be good in the snow. And I'm pretty happy with it. So anyway, thank you for watching the video, and have a great day. All right, bye, stay warm.